All right. Howdy, hackers.
Hello, hello. We
Oh,
are officially starting. Perfect, already changed the banner. How is everyone doing today?
yeah. We'll change the banner. We'll add in the music in the background, nice and mellow, quiet. We'll do,
Full production.
yeah, we'll do this one. Sweet. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, seeing a couple of us out in the chat. Say hi if you're here, friends. We know you're here. We can see you.
Yeah.
Minutes away, but we can see you.
It's October, it's okay. We're in spooky month.
We're watching you.
The new live stream coming to you.
Totally.
All right. Well, it seems like we have a pretty quiet chat today. Maybe they're too spooked by us. Oh no, here they're
Aha!
coming in. There is someone else. Hooray.
Yay! And we have one as well,
From earlier. They were super early.
which we always love our early crowd.
Usually hyping up chat, doing all sorts of things, helping us out. Yeah, it seems pretty quiet. Why don't we go ahead and get started? And that way, maybe people are working on their projects. Ooh, we have spooky door squeak. I do like that. I wonder how many Halloween things or like spooky things can come up this stream for us. I mean, there's my squeaky chair. I do need to oil that.
Oh yeah, I've got like my background like blends in, and like sometimes everything gets a little wonky. It looks like I'm about to disappear, then appear again. It's fun. It's lovely.
It's where all our technical difficulties are no longer difficulties. They're features, not bugs.
That's it. All right. I say we hop right on in.
I think so. We've got a lot to cover today. Hello. So, I think you're up, Kari.
Yeah, welcome to day 5 of Open Source Week. We've had a fun few days of Open Source Week. We're already more than halfway there, so we do not have lots. We have lots left, but
we are running out of time.
We're running out of time, exactly. Spooky season is upon us as well.
It is. I'm very eager to get started on that. So, as far as who we are,
hi. I'll introduce myself first. My name is Kari. I am a coach here at Major League Hacking. I am still knitting a slipper. I am still on the sole. It is going as well as you would expect, except slightly better than usual because I actually have something on my knitting needles this time today. Also, if you were to enter my living room right now, I would caution you otherwise because there are Legos everywhere, as I am currently constructing the Lego Natural History Museum as a part of my fall break.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, it's a beautiful set too. So much fun. I'm on bag 10 out of 35.
Out of 35? Like, wait, 35 total, or like the number is 35?
The number is 35.
Oh my goodness. That is... I'm reconsidering not buying it now.
It's very fun. I highly recommend.
And then as for me, my name is Cecilia. I'm also a coach at Major League Hacking. Last Global Hack Week, I was saying I was working on a sweater. I can tell you I have made zero progress. The reason for this is my PhD. I will be defending hopefully in November, which is also why I've been like screaming. The sweater has been in progress since January.
Yeah, I'm working on a gift that I was supposed to make for my dad for his birthday, which is in May. We are hoping that the gift is given by Christmas. We will see what actually happens.
I totally get that. This is a delayed Christmas present. And there's another sweater I was supposed to start that I'm like, I think it will just be 2 Christmas presents at once.
That's the spirit.
It's fine.
It's fine. Well, hackers, we're going to go ahead and give you a couple of seconds in the chat. Type and tell us how you are enjoying Global Hack Week so far, specifically how you have enjoyed the last 24 hours of Global Hack Week. At least 2.5 of those hours, you hung out with me. So I'm sure it was awesome. But, maybe for some of the other streams that you've gone, you had a personal favorite. You had something else that you saw that you particularly liked. Let us know. We'd love to see it. We got a high. It's always great.
We got 2 highs.
We got 2 highs. Perfect. Drop in the chat for us what you liked, what you saw. I know we are a bit of a quiet crowd today, but no pressure.
We're trying to get you amped for the day because there's lots coming. That's a cop-out. Or is it? Who knows? But I'm glad that you like every stream, although you tend to be at every Global Hack Week. So I'm kind of like, how does this compare to past Global Hack Weeks?
All right.
Good enough. All right. So yesterday, if you weren't familiar or catching up today, because we know that, Mondays are pretty busy, we got started with Python and Oracle database. And that was with Veronica, someone who is one of the sponsors, I believe, for this week, where they were talking about Oracle, which is a very popular database setup. Oh, dear.
I hope that's
words
positive.
for Global Hack Week.
I hope that's positive. I think that's
I hope so. I mean, but it is spooky month, so like maybe it's a spooky thing. Okay, it is positive. Great. Well, coming back to it, we worked through Oracle and Python. These are awesome for industry, so if you didn't get a chance to check it out, definitely see the videos from yesterday on YouTube or on Twitch.
Yeah. And then we also had our open source.net templates to get started with Auth0 and worked on that with Kia over from Auth0, and then worked through some different templates for our projects to kind of help you get set up if you wanted to create a super quick authentication on your next hack in apparently minutes. So that's what we love to see. I got to catch this one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, I should go back and see that because I've got a project I'm working on that I'm like, I need auth stuff. I should use that.
I need auth stuff for the stream that's coming up right after this.
Oh, secrets. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
We are.
But as for that, it seems like you made your first open source contribution with PJ from GitHub Education. I worked with PJ. I love PJ. I'm sure this was a great stream. He's always super excited about lots of different things, and I know he was right there with you, learning alongside you. So it seems like he was making a quick change in some PRs. Looks like he was teaching you how to do it, which is great for Open Source Month, being that this is, what's it called? It's not Hacktober, is it? It's... Is it Hacktober? Yeah.
Oh, and then look, it's me. We kicked off our open source mobile project track with me. Did a lot of fun planning on our open source mobile project hub. Set up a nice, lovely GitHub repository. That was this morning too. Set up a nice GitHub repository, got everything installed. And then we're going to spend today and then a part of Thursday working through the very, very fun stream. So it's going to be a great time.
Ooh, I like that you're using Notion for it. I hadn't thought of using Notion to plan out streams. I usually use Google Docs. I'm like, Notion's a great idea. And then we explored Git extensions with Alberto. It looks like he was talking about Git Lens, which is actually from Git Cracking, which is actually local to my area. At least for a while it was. I don't know if it still is, but I had some friends who used to work on it. But it seems like it's a great stream, great for getting familiar with open source, especially as we use Git. How else would you interact with all these open source projects?
All right, and now for what is happening today. You can find globalhackweek.mlh.io/schedule for all of your Global Hack Week needs. Partner with our Hacktoberfest, doing our open source week. It's going to be a great, lovely, amazing time. And we're also going to walk through the schedule here. So let's go ahead and just hop right on in. I'm going to go over what we're doing right after this. 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10:30 p.m. IST, setting up our open source mobile project part 3. We have our entire infrastructure set. We have all of the things installed. We're going to start our Hack Hub, our project for hackathons and registration. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be lovely. We're using Flutter. We haven't used Flutter on stream in about 2 years with me, so it's going to be a fun learning curve. Come and join me, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m.
Awesome.
Time.
That's exciting. I wish I didn't have a meeting because then I would show up because I'm like, ooh, that'd be fun.
It is fun. I always recommend hanging out and stopping by. All right, what's next?
We've got Way with Get Your Resume. I do love a good pun. So go ahead and join Way to leverage Git to make a professional resume at 3 p.m. Eastern or 12:30 a.m. IST. And if you're not able to make it, as always, make sure you check the YouTube channel or Twitch. I know YouTube is definitely more reliable as far as seeing past videos, but this is something you'll definitely need, especially as we look ahead into future Global Hack Weeks. Hint, hint.
Totally.
Oh, and it's me. Oh, no. And then we have, so I actually realized that if you're getting into open source, it would be a really good idea to start looking at what papers are out there. Maybe you're wanting to learn new research technologies, develop open source solutions using these. So maybe you want to keep an eye on some latest papers, or you just want to get started on reading papers. And so I'm doing a very simple 2-hour project called an archive desktop notifier. And so that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern or 3:30 a.m. IST, where the goal is just give you 1 or 2 papers in a specific topic for the day for you to read.
Sweet. That sounds very useful.
I saw a variant of it as like a mobile app, and I was like, that's cool. I don't want a mobile app because I'm on my phone too much. So let's try a desktop notifier instead. Also, could be open source if anybody just wants to use it for themselves.
Perfect. I love it. All right. Up next, we've got a new streamer joining us. This is Claire. She's new to the coaches program. And so we are going to hype her up and hype up her very first solo technical stream. Getting started with React.js, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 a.m. IST. Modern web development with React.js, and joining lovely Claire, who I've already gotten to hang out with a little bit, and she is awesome. I am sure she's going to do amazing, amazing, amazing streaming and lots of really fun stuff in the 2 hours. So it's going to be jam-packed, full of information, full of helpful stuff. So highly, highly recommend.
Definitely at least hype her up because it is her first stream and we want her to do well. And we find that most people tend to enjoy when they have an active chat. So don't put her down, but certainly ask her good questions. And if you find that she's introducing a bug, it wouldn't hurt to say, hey, here's a quick bug that you may have missed, because we streamers are always getting bugs on stream because we're doing a lot of things all at once and we rely on you to help us out. Then we've got Alberto with a Tetris mini event. So if you're ready for a brain break or maybe some very intensive keyboarding, join in on Discord. That'll be 11 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. IST. We highly encourage breaks just because it's healthy for you. It gives your brain a little bit of a break. Make sure that you get some rest, at least mentally. Maybe you take the break in general. But Alberto's fun to hang out with. Always a blast. So definitely check that out.
Awesome. And then up next, it's me again. We're going to do a fun 2-hour stream called Open Source and Education. We're going to walk through some different tips and tricks, and tools and techniques to potentially convince your professors to incorporate open source into their projects, or to just kind of explore how you can incorporate open source into your computer science educational journey. So it'll be a great fun time. Join me bright and early, for me at least, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. IST, so right around dinner time for our India Standard Time folks. We're going to be talking about revolutionizing education and computer science education with open source. So that one's going to be super, super fun.
And we'll be back tomorrow to give you what happened today, and what's going on tomorrow at Today in Global Hack Week at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. IST. And we'll be nearing the end, so hopefully we'll have more of you back if you enjoyed our presence. And now we have Q&A. So I know there's a couple things in chat, so we'll go ahead and start going through. But if you have any questions about Global Hack Week, MLH, etc., we're happy to answer them. If not, we'll go ahead and hop off and let you all get back to your days, morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on your time zone.
I'm going to go ahead and shout out our new person joining us. Welcome. We're
Hello.
super happy to have you here. Welcome to Global Hack Week. We just went over a ton of information, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We are super happy to see you on here.
Alrighty. Oh, I did in fact, so I did not give it back yet, but it is fixed. For those of you who didn't know, I used to have a 3D printer behind me, wrong side, because it's mirrored. There was a 3D printer that was taking up a lot of space on my workbench, and I finally got some friends over to help me fix it. Turns out the belt was just loose. I didn't have the tools for it. But that friend is actually planning her wedding, so she has not answered my text on me being like, can I give you back your 3D printer? I don't want it in my house anymore. But because it took up so much space.
Yeah. Thank you for this feedback too, by the way. I saw this. I'm a big fan of DevOps and automation topics. Did a lot of stuff related to it, specifically in mobile, but that's kind of figured based on my streams. But generally, if you would like to see more DevOps, automation, or infra-related topics, feel free to drop that in the Discord, and we can go ahead and potentially brainstorm some, not even if not full Global Hack Weeks dedicated to DevOps, potentially some specific streams with coaches that are also interested in it, like me.
There's also, I believe there's like a development or a developer's pathway. I used to follow them for like back end and front end information, and it gets updated every year. And I'm pretty sure they've been updating new things to include DevOps, automation, and infrastructure. Um, I will go hunt that link down in the meantime to potentially post and stream about other ways that in case streams are not coming soon enough for you, that you can get some resources to help you get started.
Yeah, and we are going to shout out your personal project because we talked a little bit about it on stream, but our Global Hack Week MLH manager personal project being worked on here, fully open source, to help you track all of your Global Hack Week needs. Also, all of the love for some of our coaches.
I have found it. It is the developer roadmap. Where's a good link for this? They have a DevOps roadmap. They have a lot of roadmaps. I'm going to just share this. This is actually where my first open source PR was actually made up like about a year or two ago because I found some broken links. Very easy to do open source in that regard. But if you find that you are interested in certain fields or certain focus areas, check out those roadmaps because they are contributed to by the community. They do yearly updates and whatnot. Highly recommend. I actually am going to be going back and going through it as I prepare for job stuff.
Job stuff.
Yay. I'm super late. It's because I'm doing a PhD. Crap. If I scream louder, can you hear me? It's fine. Let's see. What else do we got? What do you mean I got a toolkit? I mean, I guess I put the pegboard up, but that has like a mixture of like my Raspberry stuff and knitting stuff. Oh wait, I also have a like little crochet Sunny now, and he's like yay big, and it's so
I
cute.
can see him.
Like you can there's a
Really
little baby orange thing because it was from my event and it was adorable and I took it as payment for my efforts.
Oh yeah, we got. Ooh, this is a good question. So this kind of depends on the Global Hack Week. So sometimes it's a mix of the hexagon stickers or the character specific tickets. You might get Octocats. You might get some specific Hacktoberfest stickers, like specifically for open source. So it's a big variety. We try to send you a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, just so you have even more fun.
And then we've got what's the frequency of these types of hackathons? So Global Hack Week is more about learning and building and sharing, but they happen every month, usually around the like second or third week of the month. That you can find on Global Hack Week's main page, where they'll tell you the future or upcoming Global Hack Weeks. But also, if you happen to attend the closing event for Global Hack Week, they'll introduce the upcoming Global Hack Weeks in case you want to find out more or ask questions from whoever's running the closing ceremony. As far as hackathons, they are just about every weekend all over the world. And with that, I would encourage you check out our MLH site. Let me go pull that one up because that one will give you more of what's going on around the world. And you can find a hackathon near you. Our 2025 season, which will get you a chance to see if there's any near you, see if MLH is hosting an online or a digital hackathon that you can participate in. And of course, there's Global Hack Week, which we encourage you to do smaller projects, small things, etc., and join us in things like these where, oh, we forgot the registration link. Let me go grab that too. Make sure you check in and get your points so you can get your stickers.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and post that one, and then I'll go ahead and go back to the season link. Any other questions that people have? Don't forget to check in at that events.mlh.io link. And then I'll go ahead and pull up the season event link in case you're wondering about those as well.
Perfect. And I did see a message asking about the intro to NLP event that we did unfortunately have to cancel for this Global Hack Week. The person who was supposed to host it did have a last minute conflict, and so that had to be discontinued, which is very unfortunate. If we bring it back, we'll let you know. You'll see it on our schedules, but right now, no plans to reschedule that one in this Global Hack Week, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do for Career Week. I think we can make something happen.
Oh, there's plenty we can do with Career Week. I'm still thinking about like what am I going to stream next month? I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I mean, Wade did get your resume this month, and I'm like, well, now we can't do it again. I mean, I guess we can for people who didn't catch on or who are new, but like, it's not the same. Or it is the same. It's very close to the same.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what's Career Week?
Fantastic. Do you want to take that?
Absolutely. So Career Week is our next upcoming Global Hack Week. So we, like we mentioned, run a Global Hack Week every month. So I'll go ahead and link officially to the announcement here. So globalhackweek.mlh.io event/career week is November 8th through 14th. We're going to explore various careers in technology, practice job ready skills, and learn about awesome opportunities. So it's going to be a really fun one. We also got data coming up in December, and then open source right now. So you've got lots of different options and things to learn about. But whenever we talk about Global Hacking November or Career Week, this is what we're talking about.
I actually realized we can probably share that if I can find the tab that I need to show people where to find this stuff. Let me go find that tab. Global Hack Week schedule. Oh goodness, bring me back. Thank you.
Oh, the attendance.
All right. Yeah, so this is currently what the schedule looks like, but in order to find out our upcoming events, if you go click on that MLH logo or just go to ghw.mlh.io, you'll be able to scroll down and see what our upcoming Global Hack Weeks are. Currently, we're open source, and then next we have Career Week and Data Week, just like Kari was mentioning.
You can also join a newsletter, and that will send these updates straight to your inbox.
Yep.
Alrighty, hackers. Any other questions, comments, concerns, confusions, quandaries?
Spookies. Going once. Gotta wait for that stream delay. A new one. No free domains this year. I think it depends on allocations of the event. Yes. So I know some events this year, some hackathon events that are MLH member events may have domain names. Not every event, though. It really just depends on how we're distributing them, which we can't speak to. We're not the ones who do that. But I would say check out MLH member events near you to get access to domain names. But otherwise, I mean, keep an eye on the newsletter, keep an eye on MLH information. If you still aren't getting an answer that you're happy with, feel free to go ahead and pop that question in the MLH Discord, and one of our full-timers will get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And going twice for any last questions? More stream delay? Go ahead and open that. Going 3 times. Oh, someone's excited for the archive notifier session. I'm excited too, because I super prepared, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have 2 hours. We need to have a functioning project.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's always the hard part whenever you don't have enough time. Yeah. I always feel like I am overly ambitious with my projects, and then I never finish anything.
That's usually how my projects go. So I'm challenging myself. I only got the 1 stream and not a 3-parter where I'm like, we could do a lot with 3 parts. But that's only 6 hours, which really isn't a ton of dev time when you think about it, but it sure is a lot of prep time.
Mm-hmm.
But alrighty, well, it seems like there's no new questions, so we'll go ahead and wrap up here, give you back another 34 minutes in your day. Don't forget to check out Kari's stream right after. And of course, mine later on today. I'll be thrilled to see y'all, and join us tomorrow. We'll do this all over again with new content
and new fun stuff
and more spookies, because we didn't do a lot of spookies today.
And I hope both Cecilia and I will update you on our knitting progress, even if it is nothing.
It's probably nothing.
It's probably gonna be nothing, but
that's okay. That's how knitting goes.
That's the spirit. Alrighty, bye everybody.